Hey, ladies. I'm going to give everybody a couple minutes to get notified. Isn't it like this hat? I walked the dog. She slobbered on it. Here we go. Hey, ladies. How you doing? How you doing? Hi, how are you? Hi. Okay, guys, I wanted to give you a quick update because yesterday I was a mess and I took down that video. I'm going to put it back up because I really think people need to see it. Hey, honey. Hey, Precosha. Hey, Shell. Hey, guys. Okay, so yesterday I posted a really hi. How are you? I'm getting there. It's gonna take some time, but I'm getting there. I posted a video yesterday on finding out that I was having a miscarriage at the ER, and I was a hot mess. And you know what? Everybody need to see it raw and real. And I think I've only cried at my grandmother's funeral. That's like the last time I've cried in like 15 years. So it was very, very raw for me. Like I was trying to say yesterday, and I think I started crying, is that I think the biggest thing is to know and get assurance that you're pregnant, on the first doctor's appointment. And the first time I went to the ER, I told you guys I have the paper. Let's see if you guys can see it. It was a 9. And then yesterday, I know, thank you for coaching. Everybody's been so sweet, so kind. And I just needed a minute to just calm my nerves down. But when you find out and you see it on paper, yes, you're pregnant. And then you go back, I was going to go back anyway to do my labs yesterday. I told you guys that in the long live that I did. And then they rejected me at the lab. So I went to the ER, and I think I kind of knew something was wrong when they did another blood test and didn't really tell me that. I can't stand when they come in there and do something to you and don't tell you what's going on and tell you to wait for the doctor. So when they did the second set, and then I got the ultrasound, and the lady was, moving and gyrating in there and really wasn't saying anything. And, I would try to trick her, like, I'm just trying to see how far along I am. She wouldn't really say anything. That kind of was like the nail on the head. And I think even when the doctor came back and he was like, I'm going to call the OBGYN, who happened to be the same person I went to see today, and talk to them, I knew something's not quite right. So when he came back, very nice doctor, Mr. Hazard, at Lutheran General Hospital in Illinois, when he came back and he was like, well, you definitely were pregnant. He said, here's the problem. He said, even if, like, let's say I ovulated 5 days ago, my number is too low for it to be a viable pregnancy either way. He said there's nothing that you can do. There's no baby aspirin, there's no progesterone, there's nothing you can do. Nature's going to take its course. So I kind of had to respect that, and I'm like, okay. And at that moment, I was still okay. I was texting back and forth with my buddy, and we were talking, and I was still okay. No tears, I was good. I think it was once I got paperwork. This lovely paperwork. And let me see. It wasn't on this page. See, this is, they give you that big old packet like when your kids get sick. Hold on. Let me show you. When I saw this page, and I saw those words, I started pushing that button. And the nurse came in, and he's like, what could I do? I said, you could get this damn IV off of me. And he was like, oh, okay, Miss Harris. He was like, it'll just be a couple minutes. I said, no, you need to get it off of me right now. I need to go. Like, the last thing I wanted to do, even though I was hurting, and even though I had a right to be hurting, the last thing I wanted to do was walk through the emergency room past all the beds of all these people who have, broken limbs, seizures, stroke, and be crying. I just didn't want to do that. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to make it to my car. My biggest goal was to make it to my car. So he's sitting there. He's telling me, call the doctor tomorrow. The doctor will see you and everything. I can have him come down. I'm like, no. Hell no, I'm good. Just get this off of me. So when they finally got it off of me, the nurse was like, well, anything I could do? I said, you can get me the fastest route out of here. So she took me through like a side door, back door, and let me out. I think besides when I updated you guys, I did talk to my husband first because I'm going to post a video tomorrow for you guys to see it. I did give him a hint. Well, I did call myself showing him I was pregnant. I took him the box. He didn't really quite understand that. So you guys will get a nice laugh through this tragedy. You'll get a nice laugh out of that. But I called my husband. I told my husband, and he was like at a loss for words. He didn't know what to say to me, what to do. He was like, "Okay, I'm gonna come home." I'm like, "No, because I don't want you to ask me a battery of questions, and then I don't know how to answer them. So just stay where you are. Just give me some space." Now, mind you, my mom just moved and everything, so I can't change the flow of what's going on. She doesn't accept no very well, so I still had to go with a straight face and help her move and everything else. It was just hard. Where I am now, after talking to the doctor, is he said it's one of two things. I can either let this happen naturally, because I did do another test this morning just to give myself clarification that I'm at the end of the road. I did do another test, guys, and no line. And he said that it would start to it would start to drop. And so I hear my dog barking. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see what he's talking about. I did do another test just to give myself clarification. And, he said I can let it come down by itself. He said he can give me at the most 2 to 3 days to let it all come down and let on flow start. Or he could have gave me a medication that would have helped it just to come down. My problem with the medication is that if I would have let it just naturally come down, although the furthest thing from my mind right now is when I'll start the TTC again. Oh, thank you, Harmita. I'm a lot better than I was yesterday, because I was a hot ass mess. I came in the house, I shut the door after I helped my mom. I was gone. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I didn't want to see anybody, nothing. But I still have to be mom at the end of the day, But he said, with that medication, you have to wait like 2 cycles before you start again. And starting again is not at the forefront of my mind, but I also don't want, when I decide that I don't want to have to wait all those cycles for it to start again. One thing that they were able to tell me from my ultrasound, I'm sorry, something popped up. One thing they were able to tell me from my ultrasound is that I didn't have any scar tissue that they could see, that the doctor really did remove that polyp that they found on the left side, and that the pain that I was feeling was my lining starting to try to deteriorate. So I know it will happen. I know it's coming. I'm okay with that. Like I said, and I said it so many times, is that I am truly grateful and truly do appreciate the 3 days that I got with the feeling of being pregnant, even with the anxiousness. I do appreciate it, and I do hold it near and dear. And, I always had a great respect for people who had loss. And I always had a great respect for the sadness that everyone feels when they don't get the positive. Even though this is the first time I've ever felt that, I have an even deeper sense of that. And, a loss is a loss, regardless if it's a loss from, 3 days, or it's a loss at 10 weeks or 12 weeks, or, it doesn't matter. A loss is a loss. And, you guys have pushed me, I don't know how far. I've had so many emails of people checking on me. I love you guys. I wish I had a printout of your names. I would definitely say it, but everybody has been there for me. Everybody who posted on their Facebook to keep me in your prayers, I truly, truly, truly appreciate this. I know the Lord will walk me through this. Even everybody who probably isn't very deep into religion, I appreciate all your prayers and all your kindness. From here, I'm just going to wait for it to start. And I got to still be a mom, so I've got the stupid hat on. I walk the dogs, and I get to go sit my chunky self at a pool. And I've got pads in my bag just in case it decides to start. They did give me a medication today at the doctor's office for a urinary tract infection, because they said usually when you have a miscarriage, you end up with a urinary tract infection. So they did give me a medication for that. And he did say he was on board with working with me on this journey, even with my insurance. He said that he can work it out where if I choose to do Clomid or I choose to do Ferrera, how you say it, Ferrera? I can't think of it. The other thing, that he would, be on board with that, and he'll just charge me out of pocket or whatever. But it's been nothing but kindness. And I was a mess. I didn't think I would be able to talk to you guys or do a video, but I was like, let me let my girls know what's going on. Femera, there you go. He said he could give me some Femera. So I'm really good. I mean, they see that both the tubes are clear. good flow. I mean, she was up in my twati for a good like 35, 40 minutes. So she was really making sure she took some good pictures. So they said everything looked good. You know, everything was fine. He did offer to do the test where they put some stuff. Once they figured out I wasn't pregnant, well, that I was going to lose the baby. They did offer to do the test where they put the dye in and all that. And I said, nope, just leave me be. Just let me be. Let me do what I got to do. So, guys, I don't know where I'm going to go from here. I don't know what exactly, when I'm going to start the TTC again. I know that I'm going to start to make everybody's onesies for everybody's announcements. So if you're on my page, you've been watching my videos, I'm going to make onesies with dandelions. I figured out the name of it. Dandelions with the wind blowing, with rainbow over the dandelions for everybody when they get their big fat positive. So if you have your big fat positive, or you want to just go ahead and I make an address book in my phone and send me your address and everything, when you get your big fat positive, I'm going to send that out personalized for everybody. Whether it's one baby, two baby, three baby, moon baby, it don't matter. Because I'm excited. Everybody who's gotten their positives in the last couple days, I'm vicariously living through you guys, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm so excited. I'm so glad I've reached out to this group, and I'm glad there's a group of women that can bond together and have nothing but support for each other. You know, there's no lose-lose, there's no win-win. There's just, you know, a sisterhood of women, you know. So it's just amazing. My husband told me, go get your nails done or something, go get a pedicure, something. You know, when it comes to how he's feeling, that's what I want to mention too. It's still a loss for him. He came off at first when he got home a little insensitive because he was like, when can we start again? And, you know, I kind of gave him that, excuse me? What? But I can understand where he's coming from. He said it was like a thrill. It was like getting high off of something you've never had. And it's just like, okay, I felt this feeling for 3 days. I want to feel it again. So he's definitely willing to wait, have as long as I want to wait. He gave me 30 days, pretty much. And we start to try again. And, you know, they did tell me to make sure I kept taking my prenatals. He told me that I can do the baby aspirin once the miscarriage starts in order to, I guess, like, thin the blood and something. I don't know. And he gave me a prescription for Norco for pain. So I don't know, guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated and posted. I want you guys to still make your videos and still, you know, give me something to watch because I enjoy watching it. I didn't think that I would react as badly as I reacted yesterday, but I reacted like any normal human being, you know. But, you know, I don't know how many ways I can say thank you guys for being there for me. And you guys are like my little angels on my shoulder. I just feel like, you know, the necklace I usually wear around my neck is my grandma's ashes. I just feel like now a portion of that heart means for the baby that I lost. Even though you know, people say if there's no heartbeat, it's no baby. To me, it was a baby. To me, it was a person. To me, it was a part of me and my husband, and it was sacred. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But you guys will hear from me very soon. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to go sit at the pool like a busted can of biscuits in this tight-ass swimsuit and watch my kids have fun. So, bye, guys.